sleeping till noon, gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before, and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. But that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yes, outside dog. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. That's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yeah, this outside dog.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. If I got to bring it to you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men that been to jail before? Whoa. And all them upper cats you run with, get done with, done quick. You going from... It's the mommy of club. Every time you come around, it's like, what? I just gotta get my... And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, right, Slim? So watch what you do, or you gon' find...
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from downtown Minneapolis. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First play, and McCarthy to throw. He doesn't throw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open. That's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and they have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he's going to pick up the Vikings first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Looking middle, and it's complete to Felton. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the mark.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
To the air once more is McCarthy. He's got this on target to Addison. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
And now they find themselves on the verge of really putting together an opening statement drive here at the start of this game. But now that the field becomes condensed, continue to be smart in the way you attack this defense. The last thing you want to do is settle for 3 in what's been a very impressive opening drive. Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit. Like, there was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Second down, 8 yards to go. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable. The receiver couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. I felt in the intended receiver that time, and it'll be third down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's got his big tight end. Full comeback. Touchdown, Vikings. That is second TD catch of the season. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings will take a 7-0 lead. Reichard out now following the touchdown. He kicks this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they ended up holding them to just a short gain.
He'll drop to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. And that is incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. Quick throw, taken in. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
A gain of 9 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's caught by Gibbs. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 4. They motion the slot man left. Back to the air one more time. He's going to air this one out. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Lions. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. To the middle of the field, taken in by Addison. That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space. And they're able to do it.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Looking to throw. McCarthy. That's caught. It's the tight end, Mason Taylor. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Minnesota.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Good running inside the 25. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter as they go to work on 1st and goal. Here's McCarthy. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. Now it is 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Now McCarthy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And his coach is livid. And I got to be honest, Mike, I don't blame him. There is a very fine line between being a playmaker and being reckless. And I think here you've got to just accept this play is over, live for the next down, and you cannot afford now to take your team out of the red zone.
19, Tiger, 19.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. Hit incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll look to throw for it with McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Penn State. And the Lions force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball. And I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what. And it ends up being a costly mistake.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession, and it's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that first down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. His second touchdown of this first half. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. This one is caught by Addison. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
To throw, it's McCarthy. Toss right side to the tight end, Kmet. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
At the 32-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle, and this tackle there, he pushes forward, and we'll give him 4 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Second and 5. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stops the clock as well.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy.
The pass. McNeil on the tackle. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 21-yard line.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
21 yards.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal, and at the very least got to come away with some points.
And looked like he might have had a lane, but the defense closed quickly. He did not get in. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. Back at the 3-yard line. 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. To the back of the end zone, he's got it. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota.
And once they let the quarterback out of the pocket, it just became too many options at their disposal. You got to keep him in the pocket and limit the run option. Once he's out there on the perimeter, Mike, his ability to either throw it or take it in himself, it just puts so much pressure on these coverage defenders and results in an easy touchdown.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. The throw here is complete. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. The Lions on their first time out. And clock stops, 21 seconds to go until halftime. Back to throw. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll throw out of the gun. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And the Lions.
No signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. They'll look to throw again. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. The Lions going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This from 40 yards out. His kick is perfect. The Lions attack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. He fields it at the 8. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
3rd and 8.
He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
They'll take over 1st down and goal at the 7-yard line.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. To the outside, it's looked in by Addison.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. The quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1. Setting up 3rd and goal.
A 2-yard pickup.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Here we go, sack!
On 4th down, here's McCarthy. And this is wow! The decision to go pays off. Cole comeback. Touchdown, Vikings. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Reichard's good with the extra point. The Vikings go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. Record out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll look to throw. That's caught by Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of
18 yards. It's a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Lions first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
It's a gain of 4. And it's third down.
Now they'll set up to throw. Toss left side, caught by his running back. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second in the yard at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here comes a second and a yard. They get 16 on that connection. First down, Detroit.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
That's another.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. Gibbs is into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Vikings 20.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He's got his man, Jefferson. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. Now a give up the middle, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. Here we go. 3rd and a yard. Now McCarthy. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
It was Friday, I met on my body shell. He took me to the bank because he sent me too much for that.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on
It's a
down.
turnover on downs.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Wells another catch for his favorite target. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
2nd and 4. At the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 4. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
It's a gain of 28.
It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
Throwing now from the gun. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive and some points. Well, after the failures of the 1st and 2nd down, you got to look now at your 3rd down call sheet. Every play caller has a section, must-have-it plays, critical downs. I say this one falls in that category, and we'll see what they have up their sleeve.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll run with Gibbs. And and they'll only be able to get to the 7-yard line. So good work by the defense. It sets up 4th down. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
Cosmetics. How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric. Ran up by the Lux when that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They know.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
And the Vikings.
Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
At the 50-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
It's a gain of 12 there. It'll be a Vikings 1st down. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Up 2nd and 2 at the Lions' 30-yard line.
To throw, it's McCarthy. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. And is taken in by Felton. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout. Clock is stopped. 55 seconds remaining here in the game.
We go from sorry inside to ready to grab them. They get to the front. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency.
A big play in the game now. 3rd down and 1. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1. And a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try and win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard
The
line.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's 1st down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw in the pass. It is incomplete.
It leads to
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before 3rd down. Flush to his right. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. The Lions will punt this ball away. Important punt here in this tie game late. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed 1 possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Let's go.
Now flags fly. Looks like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll pick up 2, up to the 27.
3-yard pickup brings up the 2nd and 12.
So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite. Somebody, the mic, yes, character, study, the good attack. What's going to be about?
Now a first throw here in overtime. Quick throw taken in. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on third down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
They'll throw out of the gun. Open man downfield. It's Laporta. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A huge play there in overtime. And even 30 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. That's the second charge to timeout for Minnesota. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. They'll look to throw again. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles.
Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout. They'll talk things over before third down. Williams in motion. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
This kick is good. He knocks it through. And they get the upper hand as they take the lead to start overtime.
Of course they would have loved to finish this with a touchdown, of course. But this is the next best thing. You come out here in overtime, you get the early lead going up by 3, and now you put it on your defense. Can they come up with one stop to win this football game?
So the opening drive of overtime yields 3. Can the opponents respond? They receive the kickoff now.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here's McCarthy. To the left side, and it's caught by Felton. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of a first down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' first down. Big letdown defensively. They allow him to convert on 4th and long. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. First and 10. To throw is McCarthy. Again, working deep downfield. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Minnesota.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense and then